Babies are born every day, perfectly healthy and raised by wonderful moms and dads. They join Little League, land the star role in a play, and ace their spelling bees. They eventually get their hearts broken, they chase a dream, they fall in love again. But eventually most babies become adults. They find a job, they may get married, a lot of them end up having babies of their own. And then some people get sick. And sickness doesn't discriminate. And one of the most confusing, both emotionally and medically, diseases which plagues humanity is dementia. Dementia is a chronic or persistent disorder of the mental processes caused by brain disease or injury and marked by memory disorders, personality changes, and impaired reasoning. Sometimes personality changes in dementia can be frustrating or feel hurtful for loved ones. In these situations, it can be helpful to understand why these changes develop and how to respond to them. Taking a deep breath and remembering that those changes are often a part of the disease can help you continue to treat your loved ones with compassion, kindness, and dignity. Next, we have interviews of the loved ones of people with dementia.
Hello, my name is Brian Peralta Garces, and my great grandma has dementia. And so the first question is, why is communicating with my grandma a challenge? It's a challenge because she doesn't always recognize me right away. Sometimes she always needs reminders on who I am, and also if she ever needs like assistance with something, like someone she needs, like she'll ask for the wrong person, or she'll like ask for the wrong things verbally, but like mentally she means something else. And so that can be a challenge too, on like providing like the best like support for her. And what strategies do I use to help communicate with her? I well, personally, like try to like remind her who I am, like, oh hey, my name is Brian, I'm your daughter's son, and stuff like that, like your daughter's Bibiana's son. And also my great grandpa also helps give her reminders on like who I am as well. And like eventually with like clues like that, she starts to remember, like, oh hi Brian, like how are you and all this. But yeah, thank you for watching.
Hi, my name is Mackenzie. My grandma has dementia. The reason is it is a challenge to communicate with my grandma is because we don't always know what she's trying to say to us. She thinks differently than she's trying to verbalize, and it can make her very frustrated. When she isn't saying what she means, it's hard for us to help her in the way that she needs. Therefore, communicating with my grandma is one of the biggest challenges of communication I have had to deal with, and I wish I knew more effective ways to communicate with her. Strategies that help best for like helping her cope was having my grandpa there, and just because she feels most comfortable with him, and uh, that way it's a little less stressful on her. Thanks.
Communication is an important aspect to analyze with regards to dementia because as dementia progresses, people often lose the ability to understand other people's communication, to speak coherently, or to even speak at all in some cases. Group dynamics are highly impacted by communication between members. When a member can no longer communicate effectively, they are much less likely to fill roles of leadership or power. Because of this, individuals with dementia are often highly dependent on their caretakers. One theory that is important when caring for patients with dementia is the leadership exchange theory. This theory analyzes the relationship between an individual and the leader of the group. The main idea is that the individuals who have a better relationship with the leader receive more benefits, such as increased communications with the leader and higher praise from the leader. Conversely, people who are in the outer group, or the set of individuals who do not get along as well with the leader, do not receive these benefits. This is applicable to dementia because a caretaker must not place individuals into the outer group. It is important for CNAs and other caretakers to not favor the residents who have the ability to speak because they have more of a relationship with them. Instead, it is crucial to understand the leader-member exchange theory in order to reduce the negative effects that could occur by being in the outer group. Another concept that applies to patients with dementia is equality versus equity. Equality would be displayed by giving every individual the exact same amount of the same resources, whereas equity would be giving more to those who need more. In regards to patients with dementia, there has to be some of both. Equity is necessary when caring for patients with various severities of dementia. One patient might need a lot more assistance getting dressed than another. To reach the end goal of clothing the individual, equity is necessary. However, equality is important when giving every individual an adequate amount of social interaction. It should be a priority to interact in a caring manner with every resident, even ones who may be presenting with extreme behaviors that make it difficult to care for them. Dementia can be scary and an upsetting process, so being there for those who are going through it will improve their quality of life. Our group conducted a survey on communication with elderly individuals with dementia. Here are the questions we asked and the responses that we received. In our results, many people wanted to learn more. As such, we created an information page to help with improving communication with elderly dementia patients. Communicating with someone who has dementia can be extremely challenging, and sometimes it can feel impossible. Here are some tips which can help you communicate better with your loved one.